guys, welcome back. So in today's video I'm sharing a luxury haul with you. If you watched my other haul from the other day, you will know that I did a big declutter and I've basically been really focusing in on trying to fill any holes I identified in my wardrobe where I was just kind of missing some key pieces. So that is what today's video is. I've gone ahead and purchased what I hope are considered pieces, just items which I hope will be super functional and versatile in my wardrobe and that I'll get a ton of wear out of. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So first up are a pair of boots, and these are from Toteme, which is obviously a very popular brand. I'm sure most of you will have heard of them. I've never bought anything from Toteme before though, but I saw their boots and I was after something similar for a really long time. I didn't think they'd take this particular form, but then as soon as I noticed these, I started seeing them everywhere and I became more and more convinced that they were the answer to my style problem. So I decided to give them a go and I absolutely love them. I've actually already unpackaged and unboxed these, but I thought I'd show you the box because it's actually really beautiful. So it comes in a very substantial cardboard box and then it has the Toteme logo right there. And then inside you do get a little dust bag which is big enough to house both boots, and again with that little Toteme logo right there. And then it came very securely packaged with all the various bits of tissue paper, but as you can see they aren't in the box anymore. So here they are. These are the ankle boots. So these have quite a specific shape. They are very, very skinny around the ankle. They are fairly tall, so even though they are an ankle boot, they're not like a low cut ankle. It's definitely more of a higher one, which is really crucial in terms of what I wanted, because I wanted to be able to wear these with my slightly more cropped jeans without any ankle showing, and these are just perfect. They are still the right height that you can just slip them on and they're not gonna be really difficult to get on, but they are tall enough so you don't have that little kind of ankle gap. And then you do also have that squared off toe, but it's not like a really exaggerated square. I feel like this is kind of in between a square and a point. Like they aren't pointy at all, but they do have that nice elongated shape to make them really quite flattering and just very, very wearable. And then you have that fantastic kitten heel. These are so incredibly comfortable, which again is what I wanted. I wanted a boot that was going to be as comfortable as it was beautiful and something that I'd be able to wear all day long. And these are absolutely them, like very, very comfy. They do have an elasticated bag as well, so very, very practical. And very crucially, they do have that little kind of pull on tie bit there, right kind of midway up the boot. And that's really crucial because otherwise I do think they'd be a little bit tricky to get on because it is such a narrow ankle kind of pathway. So that's crucial. Because of that, they are fairly easy to get on and off. I absolutely love these. I was debating between the all kind of black leather ones and the suede ones. Ultimately, I went for the leather ones just because I thought they might be a little bit more practical. Wouldn't have to worry about kind of spraying and maintaining the suede. And I'm super happy that they did. I just think they are absolutely gorgeous. The quality is really nice and they are completely what I needed for my wardrobe to kind of fill that little gap. So I am beyond thrilled with these. Very, very excited to hopefully get a lot of wear out of them. And yeah, just exactly what I was looking for. These beautiful boots are from Matches, who are nice enough to part sponsor this video. They have so many gorgeous new arrivals in at the moment. Obviously it's at the beginning of the season, so they were getting new arrivals in at the time, but I would highly recommend checking out what's new in because it's basically all I want to be wearing in the next couple of months. Like just so many gorgeous items, so much great styling inspiration as well. I do have quite a few items from Matches in today's video, so I will make sure to link everything up in the description section if you did want to check anything out. Next up is this absolutely gorgeous scarf, and I know we are heading into the kind of, well, hopefully warmer months. It doesn't feel like that at the moment, but hopefully I'm confident warmer weather is coming our way. But that said, it's still absolutely freezing here, like so cold. And I felt like even though I do have a lot of statement scarves, which are really great, I don't have too many neutral scarves. Like I seem to always go for a statement scarf, which is great and there's a time and a place for it for sure, but I wanted something that was going to also blend in and complement my outfits rather than always really stand out. I also wanted something that was a little bit chunkier too. And then I saw this and it was just absolutely perfect. For one, it is light as a feather, which is really nice when you are coming up to the transitional season, but it is still a bit colder. Like I feel like I don't want to be bogged down in really heavy layers. So this is still extremely warm, but at the same time, it just feels like spring in a scarf. Like, it just feels much more appropriate for the coming season. The color is perfect and exactly what I wanted. So it's just a really beautiful light gray, like very, very neutral. I feel like this is gonna go with everything from other gray shades to nice beiges, whites, just like a really solid all-round color. It is from Isabel Marant, and the quality is just so lovely. This was a spendy one, but it's certainly not kind of, you know, crazy like thousands and thousands of pounds. The quality looks to be very, very nice, and it's just kind of the right level of chunkiness. Like, it is large and it is really cozy, but it's not so huge that it just looks ridiculous and too kind of fashiony. I just feel like this is completely perfect, and I'm just so thrilled with this find. Next up is a new Loewe bag, and I've very much gotten into Loewe over the past couple of months. I got my first one last summer with a little basket tote, and then I got a mini Loewe puzzle edge bag, I believe it's called, a few months before the end of the year, and I just love that so much. I mentioned that I had a big one on my wish list, so I decided to go for it, and oh, I just love this thing so, so much. So I went, not particularly groundbreaking for me, but I went for the kind of nude beige one. I just thought this was going to be the most practical. I was very close to going for the burgundy because their burgundy colour is absolutely gorgeous, but considering I spent a lot of my time decluttering and parting ways with a lot of colourful items which I didn't get a lot of use out of, I was strict and I went for the safer option, which is beautiful neutral colour that I'm really glad I did because it's just exactly what I wanted. I love the look of it. I think it's so streamlined and gorgeous. Obviously, this is nothing new. The style has been around for ages. I just was never really turned on to the style before now, but now I just absolutely adore it. You do have gold hardware, and I feel like the gold tone perfectly complements the beige colour. Like, it's a really, really nice contrast. You do have that little zipper pocket right there, which is very smooth. It's actually surprisingly deep as well. Like, you're not going to be able to fit loads in there, but it does go all the way down, which is nice. And then it just opens up like so. I love how smooth the zip is. For me, it's always a big sign of quality. And then on the inside, you do have that big wide open space, and it's just plenty room enough for everything that I need. It is a fabric lining, so it does help to keep the weight down. The opening isn't completely huge, and I'd say that is definitely an area of improvement I can identify with the bag already. Like, for me, it'd be much more functional if the zip came all the way down so you could open it a bit wider. But nevertheless, it's not too much of an issue, and it is a plenty kind of wide enough bag, so hopefully it won't be too inconvenient. You do have the top handle there as well with these adorable kind of little side bits, and then it does come with a longer strap too, which is adjustable too, which I really, really like. So it just kind of hooks on right there. So you do have the option of wearing it a whole bunch of ways, from on the shoulder, just top handle, crossbody. Like, it is very versatile, and you do have the little Loewe logo right there. So yeah, that is my new little bag. Super, super excited about it. I just think it's gorgeous. It just feels like the kind of clean, sleek look that I really wanted to go for in my next bag, and the quality just seems absolutely beautiful. The leather is so nice. It's a really beautiful kind of grain leather, and I just think it's stunning. So yeah, very, very happy about this one. Happy to do a review if any of you are interested in it. As I said, I know it's not exactly a new style, but yeah, I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I am so happy with it. Next up is this great little cardigan, and I thought this would be absolutely perfect for when it does get a little bit warmer. It is 100% cashmere, and the cashmere is actually really lovely. This is from Arquette, which I've actually never tried as a brand, and I feel like it's one of those stores which I've always seen around and seen mentioned, but a lot of the styles are a little bit out there, at least for kind of my personal style, but I wanted something that was a little bit oversized, not too crazy, but still very, very nice quality. I was thinking cashmere, I was open to wool, but then I saw this one again on the H&M website. So I browse a lot on H&M. I don't always place orders, but I always like to have a browse. And then I noticed that they started stocking all of the different brands that they own. So they started stocking End of the Stories, Arquette, Monkey, and I just find it so useful because those are the kind of brands which I don't always think to check, and so to have them all in one place is just great, and I love it. So this is how I found this one. It's how I also found my Monkey coat the other day. I also saw it on H&M.com, and I'm so thrilled with this one. I had actually ordered the black one as well, but I felt like the black one was maybe a little bit too drab and heavy, and I didn't really need two in my wardrobe, so I went for this really nice grey colour, and I'm so happy with it. It's just really, really lovely. I got a pair of flat Mary Janes as well. They haven't arrived yet, but I will share those when they do, and I'm hoping that the combo with some nice kind of straight leg jeans is going to work really, really well for spring. And I just love this so much. Very soft, very comfortable, and just exactly what I was looking for. Next up is this gorgeous coat, and I actually already shared this over on Instagram. I've been doing kind of little get ready with me videos, and I just love this so, so much. It was an instant one that as soon as I got it, it was like, oh, the tags were coming immediately off this. Like, so nice. Exactly what I was after in terms of a really nice neutral coat. I did size up one size of this. I tried the 8 and the 10. The 8 worked perfectly, but I wanted to be able to wear this with chunkier sweaters, so I sized up one, and I feel like even though there is enough room, I didn't lose any of the tailoring or the sharpness, which I really like. And it's just so beautifully made. Like, it feels like just such a lovely substantial coat. It is fully lined as well, and then you have this beautiful cut all the way down. You do have these really lovely shiny buttons, which I do think add to it as well. It does actually come with quite a chunky belt. To be honest, I don't really love the belt, so I pretty much immediately took that off, but that's also an option as well if you did want to wear it kind of fully fastened and buttoned up. And the colour is just totally, totally perfect. It's a really nice kind of, again, light grey but with a hint of beige. It's just like a really solid all-round neutral. I feel like, again, this is going to go beautiful with greys, really nice with whites and beiges as well. I think it goes really nicely with my scarf too. I immediately tried them on together, and I just thought it was a perfect match. And I just absolutely love this, and I just immediately started wearing it, and I just think it's stunning. And then looking ahead to slightly warmer months, but I got my first blazer of the season. I actually ordered this right at the beginning of the year, and it was back ordered, so it only just arrived, but I think it's gorgeous. Like, it's so, so nice. I do think I could have done with sizing up one size, but that size is now sold out. So I'm gonna stick with this one because I just love this blazer so much. It is just such a sharp, lovely piece. So it's kind of, it's a navy color, but it's kind of almost like a crepe material on the outer bit. On the inside, it's a lovely silky soft lining, really, really nice. And you have these beautiful button details. So it's like a pearl on the inside, but it has almost like a shiny gunmetal on the outside. Really lovely, like really kind of makes a statement without being too flashy. I like the fact that it's not a gold button as well. Like, I do usually have kind of gold accent hardware, but this just makes a really nice change, especially against the navy. You do have a little pocket for show right there. It's not a functional one, it is just for show, but I love little details like that, and I just think this is gorgeous. Like, it fits so perfectly. It's really tailored to perfection. It feels like a very nice substantial piece too. And I feel like this is going to be so great with jeans, with trousers. I think it would look beautiful with a little skirt as well. And yeah, just over the moon with this. I'm so excited for some warmer weather. And then I did go ahead and get the belt that I've been eyeing up. So I have been looking at the Celine belt for a little while, and I decided to pull the trigger after I completed my closet declutter. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Before I go into detail on the belt though, I had to show you the packaging because I have purchased a lot of luxury items in my time, and I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this. So it came in a very unassuming white box, but inside I had like another box which housed the belt, and they also included little pillow cushions, not to protect the belt, but to protect the box holding the belt, which I just feel like is a whole new level of extra. So there were actually 2 of these. Leo has the other one currently, and it was just kind of nestled in here to protect the box that's protecting the belt. Just like, my goodness, like so fancy. So it did come with the nice little Celine box right there, very minimal packaging as you might expect, and then you did have a little dust bag, so it was literally belt in the dust bag, in the box, in the other box, protected by pillows. Just so crazy. But here is the belt. So it just says Celine Paris right there. You have the beautiful Triomphe logo right there. So the size that I wanted sadly was sold out, so I kind of had to guesstimate which one to go for. I debated going for the size up or the size down. I ultimately decided to go for the size down. I'm actually really happy that I did. So technically speaking, you have 5 dots right there, and the way they measure belts is it it should be a perfect fit if you use the middle kind of hole right there. I have to use either the second one or the last one for a kind of lower waist belt, but the benefit of sizing down, which I didn't realize at the time, this is just kind of a happy accident, is that because there's not that much in it, I can also use this as an upper waist belt as well, which I really like. I kind of had thought that I was only going to be able to wear this as a lower denim belt, whereas the fact that I can also wear this kind of higher up with dresses and skirts is just a huge bonus for me. So even though it's not like the officially kind of proper way of wearing a waist belt, I'm really happy I actually went for this size so I can get a little bit more wear out of it, because oh my goodness, this was a really expensive belt. I think the only other belt I have which is this kind of price level is the Louis Vuitton one, but I actually paid way less for that because it was several price increases ago. So this was a lot of money for a belt, so I hope I'm going to get enough use out of it because it was really expensive, but I absolutely adore it. So it just kind of slides in there, and then you actually just tuck the little belt bit in right there. So it's actually a very neat look, and it's a very smooth kind of shiny leather. I just went for the black one, but these do come in quite a few different colours. And I just think this is absolutely gorgeous, really happy about it. And yeah, I will keep you updated on the wear and tear because I'm conscious that it is very shiny leather, but I am hoping to get a ton of wear out of this, particularly because it costs so much money. So fingers crossed, but yeah, I am really happy about it. So that wraps up this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. As usual, I will include links to everything I featured in the description section. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.